Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. The Mars Perseverance rover landed on the red planet earlier in mid-February. Along with the 1,025-kilogram rover, hitchhiked NASA's Ingenuity helicopter. The helicopter will be marked as the first of its kind on the red planet. Ingenuity's flight on the Martian surface will open up new frontiers for Mars exploration. In this video, we'll dive right into Ingenuity's impact on Mars exploration. But before we begin, make sure you've subscribed to the channel and press the bell icon for notifications of new uploads so you don't miss out on our videos. About a century ago at this time, the Wright brothers were undertaking an impossible feat. The first human flight was not an easy task. The prospect seemed impossible and was declared by many as bound to fail. But on the contrary, with sheer willpower, the Wright brothers made the first successful airplane, a vehicular technology that revolutionized the world. NASA, with its ambitious Ingenuity helicopter, aims to do the same. The Ingenuity helicopter was aboard the Perseverance rover when it landed on the Martian surface earlier in February. The rover's landing on the Jezero crater was rather dramatic and presented a massive risk for the overall mission. Fortunately, the highly anticipated 7 minutes of terror went smoothly. The NASA scientists took a sigh of relief as soon as they got the confirmation from the rover that all components were safe and functional. The Perseverance is the sixth rover sent to Mars by NASA following Curiosity. Like all rovers, the Perseverance rover illustrates an engineering masterpiece. So why is Ingenuity necessary? Equipped with the latest technology, the Perseverance rover will be humanity's next major step in searching for life on Mars. The Perseverance rover offers promising prospects for human-crewed missions to Mars in the future. One of the reasons Perseverance stands apart from all other rovers sent to Mars is the teeny Ingenuity robot. The Ingenuity robot is a helicopter which the rover has been carrying on its belly since launch. Although the Perseverance rover employs the standard components for looking for signs of any past or present future form of life on the Martian surface, it's aided by an uncommon accomplice. The Ingenuity is a functional helicopter designed to provide better insights to the rover and scientists in Mission Control Center about the possible places to look for life. Ingenuity will be the first of its kind. No human-made aircraft or drone has ever been flown in the Martian atmosphere. NASA plans to perform the first flight of the Ingenuity helicopter on April 8th. This will be a historic day for the space industry and all human beings. Ingenuity's features. Now, let's shed some light on the design features of the Ingenuity helicopter. Although Ingenuity weighs 1.8 kilograms on Earth, it's much lighter on the red planet due to the decreased gravity there. It demonstrates engineering excellence, using counter-rotating rotors spinning at a pace of 2,400 RPM. Ingenuity is equipped with two high-definition cameras, which will record crisp and clear footage of the Martian surface. The primary purpose of deploying a helicopter on the red planet is to capture overhead images of the surface with much higher resolution than the orbital ones. The aircraft can do a 90-second flight at once and no more. This might not seem like a lot, but as the first flying machine to be deployed on Mars, these 90 seconds will be a remarkable feat. This 90-second flight is possible thanks to 6 powerful Sony lithium-ion batteries delivering up to 220 watts of power. The battery pack at the belly of the helicopter makes up most of the machine's weight. NASA engineers made sure to keep the design as lightweight as possible for a more functional flight. Challenges. All of the hype around Ingenuity's first flight is well justified considering so much is at risk. The initiative alone of flying a helicopter on Mars required NASA to overcome complex technical problems. But the actual obstacle to flying the aircraft in the Martian atmosphere presented a complex set of challenges. Deploying the Ingenuity required a thorough analysis of Martian conditions and the rover's orientation. NASA engineers have selected a specific region with no apparent obstructions for the launch of Ingenuity. As with everything with a helicopter, this type of deployment has never been done before, said Farah Alabay, Mars helicopter integration lead for the Perseverance rover. Once Ingenuity dispatches from the rover, it'll be on its own in the Martian environment. If you thought the deployment was a risky step, wait until you hear about flying. To fly a drone in the red planet's atmosphere, NASA engineers had to consider loads of uncertain factors. First, the gravity offered by Mars is only a third of that of Earth. Although this makes flying a helicopter in the Martian atmosphere easier, it needs complex calculations to get the required thrust. Second, the Martian atmosphere is just 1% the density of Earth's. This presents a problem for scientists, as any flying machine uses air mass to create lift and keep flying. The Martian atmosphere is so thin and light that our ordinary helicopters or planes wouldn't fly there. But the engineers at NASA Jet Propulsion Labs persevered through this challenge. By providing 2 counter-rotating rotors to Ingenuity, they made it competent enough for a prolonged flight on Mars. Last but not least, compared to Earth, Mars has pretty harsh weather conditions. The temperature can range between 40 degrees Celsius to minus 100 degrees Celsius. Such weather variations can seriously damage the electrical components of Ingenuity. Where the Perseverance has an inbuilt radioactive generator that keeps the systems warm, the Ingenuity will have to face the intense weather of Mars on its own. Moreover, Mars hosts loads of dust storms. These storms are unlike any we experience here on Earth. For ages, rovers have struggled to strive through these dust storms, and Ingenuity faces the same challenge. The frequent dust storms can be lethal for Ingenuity when flying. It could lose its communication devices, or worse, those winds could eradicate it. With all that said, if on April 8th the Ingenuity succeeds in performing its first flight on Mars, it'll surely be a historic moment. The rover has been named Perseverance. In essence, it represents one of the human traits for moving forward despite resistance. The helicopter carries a piece of cloth belonging to the first aircraft flown on Earth by the Wright brothers. This pays tribute to the airplane pioneers and also passes the torch to Ingenuity. The Perseverance rover, and especially Ingenuity, mark the start of an era of limitless possibilities for future missions on Mars and expand our capabilities to hunt for life on the Red Planet. Although Ingenuity is not expected to aid in the overall mission, it's a mere prototype. But if it succeeds, it'll kickstart a new generation of space technology. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.